Have you ever had an experience so coincidental that it felt like the universe itself was trying to tell you something? What if I told you these moments might not be random at all, but part of a greater pattern that connects us all? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Carl Jung and his groundbreaking concept of synchronicity. Jung, known not just as a psychologist but as a thinker deeply curious about the mysteries of the universe and the paranormal, believed that seemingly unrelated events could be connected through a higher universal order. Get ready for a mind-expanding journey into the unknown as we explore Jung's life and work and see how his theories continue to shape the way we understand the world around us. Most importantly, we'll see how this mysterious concept of synchronicity can impact our everyday lives. The origins of synchronicity. Jung first encountered the idea of synchronicity through a patient's dream, which led him to consider that meaningful coincidences might exist beyond the limits of causality. Over time, he refined this theory with the help of physicist Wolfgang Pauli, who also became intrigued by the concept of synchronicity. Jung was greatly influenced by Eastern philosophy and religion, particularly Taoism, which emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things. This helped shape his idea of synchronicity as a meaningful coincidence arising from the interdependence of all phenomena in the universe. While synchronicity might seem like a mystical or esoteric idea, it's firmly rooted in Jung's psychological expertise and his deep curiosity about the mysteries of the cosmos. Jung's work with Pauli and key principles of synchronicity. After his initial insight into synchronicity, Jung began collaborating with Wolfgang Pauli, who was going through a personal crisis and sought therapy from Jung. As they worked together, Pauli became increasingly interested in synchronicity, and the two explored its implications. In 1952, Jung published his work on synchronicity in the book Synchronicity and a Causal Connecting Principle. In it, he outlined the key principles of synchronicity. He believed that synchronistic events are meaningful and purposeful, even though they lack any causal connection. He also argued that synchronicity isn't bound by time or space, and that its experience is subjective. It can only truly be understood by the person who experiences it. These principles became the foundation of Jung's ongoing exploration of synchronicity, providing insight into the mysterious ways that the mind and the universe interact. Recognizing synchronicity in our lives. Synchronicity can be challenging to define, but it can be understood as a meaningful coincidence that isn't linked by cause and effect. It's not the same as mere coincidence because there's an element of purpose and meaning that isn't present in random chance events. One of the key principles of synchronicity is the connection between inner and outer events. Jung believed that our inner states, our thoughts, emotions, and dreams can profoundly influence the events that unfold in our lives. For example, if you're struggling with a particular issue and then suddenly encounter someone who offers advice or support, that meeting might be considered synchronistic. It's as if the universe is responding to your inner state, sending you a message. Another important aspect is distinguishing between synchronicity and simple coincidence. While both involve a connection between events, synchronicity carries a sense of meaning and purpose that random coincidences do not. By learning to recognize these moments and interpreting their meaning, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and the world around us. Paying attention to our inner states and being open to the possibility of synchronicity allows us to discover new perspectives and understanding. The role of archetypes in the collective unconscious. According to Jung, archetypes and the collective unconscious play a significant role in the occurrence of synchronistic events. Archetypes are universal symbols and images that have existed since the beginning of time and reside in our collective unconscious. These archetypes can influence the events that happen in our lives, leading to synchronistic experiences. For instance, the archetype of the wise old man or wise woman might appear in dreams or in real-life situations, offering wisdom and guidance in a time of need. This encounter might seem like a coincidence, but it could be a manifestation of synchronicity, where the inner and outer worlds converge to provide meaningful guidance. Jung also believed that the collective unconscious, a reservoir of shared experiences, knowledge, and wisdom passed down through generations, could influence synchronistic events. This suggests that synchronistic experiences might stem from a collective understanding or shared experience of particular symbols and archetypes within a culture or society. By becoming more aware of these forces, we open ourselves to the possibilities that synchronicity offers, helping us recognize signs from the universe and use them as guides. Applying synchronicity to everyday life. I'd like to share a personal experience of how synchronicity guided one of my major life decisions. A few years ago, I felt stuck and unfulfilled in my job, unsure of what I wanted to do next. I wrestled with this decision for months, until one day I had a chance encounter with someone working in a field I had always been interested in but never pursued. We started talking, and they shared their journey and experience with me. It felt as though the universe had placed this person in my path to guide me toward my true calling. After this synchronistic encounter, I decided to pursue a career in that field, and it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It wasn't easy and required a lot of hard work, but I knew in my heart that it was the right path for me. This experience taught me the importance of being open to the signs and guidance the universe provides. When we let go of control and trust the process, we can be led toward our true purpose and passion in life. The power of synchronicity in relationships. Synchronicity can also have a profound impact on our relationships and connections with others. Have you ever had a chance encounter with someone that led to a meaningful connection or opportunity? Perhaps you met someone at a networking event, or struck up a conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop, and that encounter ultimately led to something significant. These are just a few examples of how synchronicity can manifest in our lives, particularly when we trust our intuition and follow impulses that seem out of the ordinary. Conclusion. And with that, we come to the end of our exploration of synchronicity. We've examined its definition, the role of archetypes and the collective unconscious, and how synchronistic events can shape our lives and relationships. As Carl Jung once said, synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. It's up to us to pay attention to the signs and events that may be guiding us toward our true purpose and potential. I hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to explore the mysterious and fascinating world of synchronicity. Until next time, take care and see you soon.